Welcome to Cooking with Jimmy. Today we're going to be making a homemade chicken and shrimp Fettuccine Alfredo. I'm going to start off by slicing your chicken into uniform cuts. Always practice safety while you're cutting, and ensure as you get closer to your fingers, your hands go away from the blade. Here we have our sliced chicken, Alfredo sauce, diced garlic, shrimp, broccoli, and fettuccine noodles. We're going to marinate our chicken now. You got some garlic powder. Got some allspice. Italian seasoning. Thyme, and finally poultry seasoning. Oh, don't forget to add a little bit of black pepper. Okay, add your chicken to your pan. Make sure you stir it up really well. Keep your heat about medium, and you're going to brown off your meat. Alright, here we have the next clip where you can see the chicken is already browned off, it's already seasoned, and you're going to start to add the garlic. That's basically chopped garlic. I use a lot of garlic, especially when you're cooking with any Italian entree. Some olive oil. A little bit of red wine. Make sure you're stirring everything thoroughly. Fettuccine noodles, and this is an important step here. Ensure that your water is boiling before you cook your noodles. Otherwise, it's going to be al dente. Step, you're going to be adding your Alfredo sauce and your shrimp. So it's important to brown off your chicken before you add the shrimp, because everybody knows that shrimp doesn't take long to cook. And that's the same with any fish product that you have. You're going to let that sit for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get the shrimp cooked off. Alright. Voila. That looks good. So at this point you're ready for your Alfredo sauce. And you can use any kind of Alfredo sauce that you like. This is easy home cooking. Remember. And you want to have a good consistency of sauce to your poultry and shrimp. You don't want it to dominate. You don't want the sauce to dominate. You don't want the meat to dominate either. You have to have a good transition, a good balance. And stir it on through. cover for about 15, and it's going to be on very low heat. It's just a simmer, so that way it doesn't cook too much. Alright, you're ready to add your broccoli. And these are broccoli florets. Everything I use, all the vegetables, are fresh. And I cut them all myself. And during this process, you must make sure that you're washing your hands consistently. I wash my hands maybe 8 to 10 times. I thoroughly wash the cutting boards after everything that I cut. If I'm going to cut the broccoli, I'm going to wash it. And then after I cut the chicken, I'm washing it. Sanitation practices are key. And remember, clean as you go. Alright, we're just about done here. Everything's added. So, you're going to put the rest of your sauce if you have any left. Why not? Stir it thoroughly. That looks really good. Here we're ready to take out our fettuccine noodles. And in order so that way they don't stick, there's other things I do also. I add ice to it. Sometimes you can add oil. You can run cold water through it, or you can do all three. All of them work pretty well. You just don't want your noodles to stick. And here's your finished product for your Alfredo sauce with the chicken and shrimp. Bring this over to plating and presentation. Here's a close-up. That looks really good. You can see that it has the creaminess to it, and it's not too light. You want to have a good consistency. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start adding some of our Alfredo sauce, chicken and shrimp to it. Like I said in the past, this is probably my favorite part of cooking because people eat with their eyes. I'm a visual eater myself, so if it looks good, it's probably going to taste good. Not all the time, but 90% of the time. To ensure that your food tastes good, make sure you're tasting your food throughout the cooking process. That's how I know my food tastes good in the end. If I'm going to serve something to someone, I want to make sure I like it and I get the approval. Here you go with a close-up. Red wine normally goes good with your fettuccine. Here, I'm going to go ahead and display this from beginning to end so that way you can see a close-up of the entire process. In other videos, I haven't done this before, but I think this is a little bit more detailed. And it shows you exactly how everything looks when you put it into the plate. So this is still plating and presentation. You can see the consistency and the balance of the sauce and how good it looks. And a close-up view lets you see every detail and the texture. It's not too creamy, it's not too thin, it's just right. And that's the consistency that you want when you're cooking any type of Alfredo. It's very important. Garnish it with a little bit of Parmesan, and I always add parsley at the end. Just gives it a little bit more of a pop. And there you have it. Chicken and shrimp fettuccine Alfredo.